Evacuations resume in Afghanistan one day after a suicide bomber killed more than 100 people, including 13 U.S. service members. Joining us now is retired Navy SEAL Kevin Seif. Kevin, good morning. First things first, I want to talk about your unique service history. You served as a Marine in Afghanistan, then later as a Navy SEAL most recently. Now have a master's degree in international studies. I've been thinking the last few days just about how our service members, especially all of them in San Diego, must be watching this from right here at home and what they're thinking. What was your initial reaction to yesterday's violence outside of the airport?
It's unfortunately not surprising, but it's devastating to see that as we're trying to get people out of the country, whether Afghanis, Americans, or other foreigners, that third parties are not getting involved. There's been a lot of chatter going around that this was going to happen, and so as I said, it's not surprising that it happened, but it's still very unfortunate, especially for the families of the service members that were lost.
Take us back into your background a little bit. You've served on the ground in Afghanistan. What was your mission while you were there? I mean, we've seen this mission playing out for now 20 years. So what exactly did you do while you were in Afghanistan?
So I was at Camp Leatherneck in Helmand Province in 2010, which was the epicenter for the the Marja offensive when we started the surge back into Afghanistan. Remember, we went into Afghanistan in early 2000s, but then pivoted back to Iraq in 2003. So around 2009, 2010, we started refocusing back onto Afghanistan. And so I was out there managing the satellite communication network for all the outstation in the southwest of the region.
I think for a lot of people, we're all sitting at home and we're wondering, how on earth does something like this happen? As someone who had boots on the ground, you were there. What were the biggest factors leading up to this event? Was this preventable, in your opinion?
Afghanistan is unfortunately a very complicated environment. They say it's the graveyard of empires. Alexander the Great came through here, was defeated. The British were defeated in the 1800s. The Russians were defeated, and now we're in a similar situation where we're leaving and the original governing structure is taking back over. So it's a situation that would be very difficult for anyone to handle. I don't think it's any one administration or any one person's fault. It's a series of missteps that we've made along the way that have brought us to where we are today, where we're having to evacuate people, and we're watching what we thought was going to be a promising democracy crumble away.
Yeah, do you support this decision? Obviously, I think a lot of, I would say that most of our veterans say, we couldn't stay there much longer, but they don't support the logistics and what happened. With what happened, is it just that there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen and people aren't making the same meal? What happened here?
Afghanistan has been a series of different missions going along. We originally went into it hoping to dislodge the Taliban and then find Osama bin Laden. We fortunately were able to do both of those, but then we remained there, and that's when the mission became much less focused. Are we here to turn it into a full-fledged democracy? Are we here to nation build? Are we here to build schools and stabilize a part of the world? And I don't think there was ever really clear guidance from the administration, from the DoD, that we were able to make clear objectives out of. And so what's happened has been inevitable because of the missteps we've been making. And then a last minute decision to pull out, given timelines that were internationally broadcasted. And it set the stage for where we are today, where the Taliban was able to very quickly roll in, pick up equipment that was left behind by us and the retreating Afghan military, which snowballed into where it was a expedited timeline for the fall of Kabul.
I think about all of our veterans who have been over there, you know, from San Diego, not been over there once, not twice, maybe 7, 8, a dozen times during the last 20 years. And while maybe they're home now, they've worked on this mission. It may have been blurry at times, but they went there and they did, you know, expedite something that was very meaningful at the time while they were there. And now they're at home and their families and them are wondering, you know, was it worth it? What is your message to other veterans who may be feeling distressed at this time or going through moments where they're wondering what their mission was over there?
Anytime you can help somebody out, give people hope, give people positive change, it's absolutely worth it. You know, we gave an entire generation of Afghanis a glimpse of what else is out there. You know, they don't have to live under the tyrannical thumb of a terrible government. They don't have to force their children, or rather, they don't have to prevent their kids from going to school because they don't think it's safe. They don't have to keep their women from getting jobs and living meaningful lives. We showed them that there's other possibilities out there, and they were able to take advantage of it, even if just for a short time of 20 years in the grand scheme of Afghanistan's history. But we're now able to get some of those people out of there who are able to live fruitful lives, and an impact was made. So just because this is reverting back to where we were, and it feels like it may have been for naught, you know, good was done out of this, and so you should feel honored and privileged to have been a part of this, even if it didn't turn out well in the long run. You know, I've heard this likened to being given a terminal diagnosis from a doctor. You know, would you rather just lay down and die immediately, or would you try to elongate your life, fight for it, and have a sliver of a chance of fighting and coming out successful? And that's what we did. We fought for what we believed was right. We did some good, and ultimately it may just not have been successful in the near term.
Kevin Seif, thank you so much. I know there are a lot of veterans here in San Diego looking for you know, mental health services and help on bases, and so we just hope that they can get the help that they can and know that their work that they did over there was meaningful. So thank you so much for that.
Absolutely, Heather. Thank you for having me.